Healing is not just about doing random things based on your common sense methods or assuming that it will go away on its own as time passing or pretending things never happened. It's about actively reshaping your mind, body, and emotions using science based methods to create a stronger, healthier version of yourself. But here is the truth: most people approach healing the wrong way. They wait, they suppress, they intellectualize by talking and repetitive talking of same memories, same issues. They hope things will magically get better. But real healing doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. Understanding your brain and regular practice of different methods. If you have ever felt stuck in emotional pain, overwhelmed by stress, or trapped in patterns that seem impossible to break, this video is for you. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Ria and I am a certified mental health professional. I am very grateful and thankful to share that I have helped thousands of clients struggling with mental and emotional health issues. I use neuroscience-based information, tips, techniques, methods, and skills which anyone can practice easily in their daily life. I'm very grateful for you being here and giving me your valuable time. Wait a second, I have to fix something here. Okay. You are about to discover 3 of the most powerful science-backed healing methods and required mindset that experts, therapists, and high performers swear by. These are not your typical just think positive tips. These are deep, transformative practices that will rewire your mindset, strengthening your emotional core, and release the stored stress in your body. By the end of this video, you won't just understand healing. You will have actionable steps and right mindset to start experiencing real change in your daily life. And trust me, once you start applying these, you will wonder why no one taught them to you earlier. Let us dive in. First and foremost is rewiring your mindset for healing. That is very crucial point. Imagine your brain is like a garden. You keep watering weeds such as negative thoughts. They will overgrow and take up all of the space. But if you do not neglect your negative thoughts and take them out the moment they are popping up, and you start planting seeds and flowers of positive beliefs and healthy practices, over time the weed is not there and your garden flourishes with the plants and flowers of your choice. It's as simple as that. One of the most powerful way is rewiring your thoughts, shifting from a mindset of pain and helplessness to one of growth and possibility. Many experts suggest cognitive reframing, a method where you actively change the way you interpret events. But this is not the only way. There are many layers to learning the skill of rewiring your unhelpful thoughts. It's like you are learning a new programming of your brain. Not just cognitive brain, but emotional brain and body brain as well. I would love to share a story of one of my client. Let me name her Toby because I cannot tell her real name. Toby grew up in a home where she was constantly criticized. As an adult, she grew up struggling with self-worth. She was most of the time thinking, I am not good enough. I am not smart. I can never be successful. No one is ever going to love me. No one can be trusted. There is nothing good in me. People just lie and they try to please me for some selfish reason, etc., etc. I'm sure many of you can relate to these negative beliefs. But after working on reframing her thoughts with me, she started telling herself, I am learning and improving every day. One by one, we replaced each of her negative beliefs with a realistic and truthful fact. Slowly, her confidence grew and she started taking risks, applying for jobs she once feared, speaking up authentically, connecting with people wholeheartedly and fearlessly. Most importantly, she started feeling free from the chains of past. Her work, family and friends were still same, but she had transformed to handle them better. Now you might be thinking, oh, I want to do all of that too. Yes, of course, but this work has many invisible layers to unfold, which you need to regularly work with, which you can remove by working with a trauma therapist. So, why? Because your wounds are unique, your memories are unique, and what work best for you is going to be different than rest of the world. But still, let us look at some of the easy methods to reframe the negative thoughts. Most important is you catch your negative thoughts right away. So be more mindful of that. Notice when you are saying something harsh to yourself. Reframe your statement. So instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned something valuable and now I know what not to do because I know that it will not work in this type of situation. I hope you can feel the shift simply by hearing this reframed statement from me. If yes, that's the power of correct words and progressive thoughts. Now also practice daily affirmations such as I'm capable of learning new skills and getting better. Neuroscience have established that positive self-talk strengthens new neural pathways. Every great accomplishment starts with a thought, and thought is created by the words we choose. If you are looking for some help in releasing trauma and intense emotions, I have a workbook in the description box below. It's free. Try writing as per this workbook. Most of my clients find it very helpful. I hope you are finding this video helpful. If yes, it would make sense to like and subscribe so that you could continue receiving my videos without looking for them. By liking and subscribing, you will also be contributing to sending this video to others as well who might be needing this information. So let us try to heal together by clicking on like and subscribe to this channel. Now the next tip for long-term healing is heal through meaningful connections. Think of life like a tree. Its roots are your connections. Family, friends, support resources, mentors. If a tree has weak roots, it struggles to stand strong even if weather is good. It's okay. But when its roots are deep and not nourished, it weathers any storm. Studies have proven that social connections play a massive role in emotional and physical healing. Loneliness has been linked to increased stress, anxiety, lingering trauma impressions, and many physical health issues such as cancer and heart disease. Supportive relationships, on the other hand, have been shown to boost immune function and mental well being. Here, I want to add that it's not like you have to build relationships with whom you can meet on only on the daily basis. Well, it could be an emotional relationship with a mentor, such as Oprah, with whom you may or may not be able to meet in person, but you can continue learning from her and model to be like her based on your emotional connection and trust in her teachings. That's why spiritual and religious relationship with God have proven to contribute greatly to humans for their resilience and their ability to heal. Any relationship which inspires you to heal and be at your best need to be nourished, nurtured, and maintained in every possible contact with that person. It is reminding me story of my another client. Let us call him James, a former athlete who struggled with depression after a career-ending injury. He isolated himself, believing no one can understand his pain. His personality was changed. Now he was a bitter and angry person who was always doing his comparison with others, feeling pity of himself and jealous of others. After losing his wife and kids due to his behavioral issues, he finally came to me to work on himself. In his treatment plan, we worked on many things, and at one point, I advised him to join a support group for people dealing with similar losses. It was very uncomfortable for him. He was socializing and choosing to be vulnerable after decades of self isolation. But with every meeting, he started building connections through their shared experiences. He realized he was not alone, and there are multiple ways to overcome emotional pains instead of bickering and attacking others. He started looking at his trauma differently. With science-based internal processing and encouragement of that group, he found his new passion in coaching and mentoring young athletes. His trauma turned into an expert of his field. He created a new life of his choice, which was giving him financial success, contentment, joy, and real pleasure. His wife and kids observed his new version and they agreed to give him a second chance. Now you might be thinking how to apply it. I want to do that. Yeah, sure, it's not that hard. It requires open mind, honesty, and no agenda. Simply prioritize deep conversations. Take time to really listen and connect with others without any high expectations from them and yourself too. You are not talking to fix their life or be a people pleaser. You are just being with them and letting them be with you. You can also join a support community or some group activity, whether it's a club, hobby, or online forum, where you can meet like minded people. When it comes to socialization, it's very important to recognize and limit toxic relationships. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. By the way, if you are looking to learn and practice highly effective mental health related techniques and methods all in one place, you are welcome to buy my book, Heal Your Inner Child, on Amazon. The link is in the description box below. This book is full of amazing methods to help you regulate intense emotions and difficult memories. It will also help you build insight from your past. My third tip is related to the power of movement and mind-body connection. Your body is like a stagnant pond if there is no movement. It becomes muddy, stinky, lose flexibility, longevity, and it's going to you is slowly shutting down every day. But when water flows, it stays fresh and full of life. Movement is essential for healing, not just physical but emotional too. A healthy brain requires a healthy body. Exercise, stretching, and even simple activities like walking help releasing stored trauma and stress in the body to a certain extent. Many therapists use movement-based healing like yoga, dance therapy, even shaking exercises to help process deep-seated emotions in body. I have another interesting story of one of my client. Let us call her Sunny. So Sunny struggled with anxiety for years. She tried journaling and therapy, but nothing worked. The problem was due to being brought up in a controlled family atmosphere and her bigger size, she had internal resistance and disliking for any body movement. She will do all mental work but nothing physical. Her anxiety had started manifesting itself in physical symptoms. Working with me, I understood her personality, her coping mechanisms, and negative beliefs due to internal resistances and other things. With couple of discussions, I managed to make her agree to regularly do some kind of physical activity. And we choose a specific one which she always wanted to do as a little girl, but she was never permitted. It was dancing. She started dancing once a day when no one was at home. The simple act of moving her body helped her release built-up tension. It also pleased her inner child. She realized that emotions were not just in her mind, they were stored in her body too. Over time, her panic attacks reduced, and she started feeling free from anxiety and trauma symptoms. Now you might be again thinking, how can I do this? Well, this is simple too. Move daily. It doesn't have to be intense. Dance, walk, stretch. You have to gently make your body agree to move. As your body started enjoying the simple steps, then you can add more steps or make it intense. Second very helpful practice is learning to manage emotions and internal energy through breath. Breath is the core of life. You die when you stop breathing. So learn to breathe properly to calm your whole nervous system and release stress. While doing all of this, listen to your body. Notice how movements make you feel better and find what work best for you. When it's my exercise hour, I just ask my body. So sometimes I'm only doing swimming for an hour. Sometimes it's just some type of cardio. Sometimes it's Zumba dance and sometimes it's strength training. Sometimes I'm doing it only for 10 minutes and then I will be extending something else. So basically show respect to your body and also have fun. Final thought is healing is not a one-time event, it's a journey. By rewiring your mindset, building meaningful connections, and incorporating movement into your daily life, you can create lasting change for yourself. Remember, small, consistent steps lead to profound changes. Now, I will repeat what I always say in my every video, that if you are struggling to take even baby steps, I would advise you to get professional help. Do not keep living with emotional injuries. You are worth of living a happy and fulfilling life just the way you want it. If you want to improve yourself non-medicinally, you can reach out to me. I am professionally trained and experienced in EMDR intensives, and many other therapeutic techniques which are internationally popular in helping people not just living with traumas but any emotional issue, mental block, or unhealthy habits. I can help you if you let me. Please share, how are you taking care of your health? I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to learn more about mental health and how to take care of yourself, simple, easy, science-based ways, watch the video. It will show somewhere on the screen. It's related to similar topic. Thank you for joining me on this little journey today. Bye for now. Take care. I will meet you next time.